In this next exercise, we're going to learn to speak vowels clearly and give them sufficient length. The vowels are A, E, I, O and U. Many people lazily shorten their vowels in conversation, which makes a lot of what they're saying hard to understand.
Now, English is not a language that is phonetic. In other words, if you look at the order of letters, it doesn't always tell you the correct way to pronounce them. That's in fact often a problem for people who don't have English as their first language.
Vowels are defined as the sounds made without any forced narrowing of any of the vocal tubes, so they're considered open sounds. Now, what's more, there are three kinds of vowels. There are short vowels, long vowels, and there are double vowels, or another name for them is diphthong.
Now, many people who haven't been brought up with English don't open their mouths big enough, in particular, we've got big mouths in England, or pronounce the long vowels long enough, because it's not common in their own language to do so. So they may say radio and not radio, for example. Here are some exercises to understand these three types of vowels, and are useful to everyone who wants to improve the clarity of their speech. Now, I suggest you record yourself on your phone or any other device, play back your voice afterwards, and see if all the words are really clear. Make sure you've really emphasized the vowels, giving them sufficient length, sufficient emphasis. That way your speech will be stronger, clearer, easier to listen to.
When you see each word on the screen, read it, and then you'll hear us say the word.
First, the letter A. So, the short version is A.
A. A. Slab. Fab. Cab. App. Tab. Van. Ran. Pan. Tan. And now the short version of the vowel E. 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 Bed. Jet. Net. Set. Lend. Send. Smell. Tell. Wet. Dense. And now the short version of the vowel I, or I. I. Lid. Kid. Lip. Rip. Nip. Tip. Mill. Bill. Till. Rim. And now the short version of the vowel O. 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 Dog. Log. Stop. Drop. Rot. Mop. Job. Hod. Shop. Cod. And finally, in the short version of the vowels, it's the vowel U, or A. 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 Fun. Mud. Dud. sun, pub, crust, bud, rub, sub, bun.
So, you have now been practicing the short version of vowels. And short doesn't mean throw away. They still must be very clear to be understood. Go back and listen to your recording and redo any words that you felt you didn't speak clearly enough. In the next section, we'll move on to long vowels.